We're back.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
The camera's off. Come over here. Yes.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Look, we got our Halloween costumes on.
Yep.
Yours is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm a bunny ears Mad Max guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Halloween costume, not a Samhain costume,
Yeah.
because those are much. I dress up as a witch every year.
Yeah. I appreciate
A naked witch. And people are like, what are you? And I'm like, obviously a naked witch. Like, looks
Yeah.
like you're just naked. But I get away with it every year somehow.
But he tastefully does the hat every year, which is what's
Yeah, it's the
important.
hat.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes me a witch.
It's morning somewhere, Norman.
Hey, if other people can do it and they can run around wearing bunny ears and being like, I am a rabbit, but you're not wearing anything else. I am a rabbit, so I'm a witch. I'm not going to wear a damn thing. Yes.
We live in our own time.
The pumpkin. This is going to be a, what's up, Liege? Yes. Stacey, how's it going? Yes. I'm drinking lemon juice live on the air. What are you doing over there? They're fucking with...
Just thought I'd
That
add
thing's
these.
just covered in fuzz. Like,
Yeah.
did you go outside and pet some random beast?
Yeah. Some gross dog with these. I ran after them.
Shot of lemon juice?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Let me get that. You got the lid there?
Yeah, man. I got this.
All right. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. That's that good shit right there.
Delicious. Hey, is this on? Everything's working.
Yeah. See
believe it.
Rigor said the same thing I did when I looked at when you said, "Oh, I'm in costume." And I said, "Oh, are you Kanye?"
These are like from the 70s and 80s.
Whatever,
Kanye is
man.
he's appropriating the 80s. You know, right now we're appropriating rich people by wearing jackets.
I thought we were appropriating businessmen.
Businessmen, yes.
Just because you're a businessman does not mean that you are a rich person.
We're successful.
Yeah.
Business people.
Really, look at us. Look at these jackets that scream success.
You guys don't even understand
Yeah.
how much success is
We're
right
so
here.
successful right now.
Yeah. We're so successful that we're going to start selling these very soon. Coming to Epic Pants. Guys, you guys ready for this?
Is that
As soon as Halloween is over.
is that a dabbing Santa?
Saint Nicholas. Actually,
I'm sorry.
Actually, that's Saint Nick because you can tell by the buckle being gold.
Oh, is that a dabbing Père Noel? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you even gift, bro?
Yeah.
Guys, who cannot wait for this shit to start hitting every store?
I can't wait to wear that shirt in the summer.
What, the dabbing Santa Claus?
No, yeah, the dabbing Santa Claus. Where'd you find that shirt? I need to go get that.
I don't know where I found it. It was just on. I was just looking at. Sometimes I just sit down and I Google awful things and just see what comes up. And usually it's a bunch of awful things, but every once in a while it's something even more awful.
Man, I super want that dabbing Santa shirt. Not gonna lie.
No, you don't. I'm telling you right now, you don't want it.
Are you serious, Norma Ran? You can't wait for the Christmas music?
Really?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Christmas music is like my least favorite thing about the season. I hate that like November 1st it starts, and then you get to basically hear the same 6 songs, but as sung by whoever the flash in the pan artist is this year.
Right.
Doing it, like, oh, now here's Britney Spears doing Jingle Bells? Shit.
So I
it's
went-
a holly jolly Christmas for me.
I remember like right during the Christmas season, I went all the way to fucking Wuhan, China.
Yep.
And I get there and I land, and as soon as I walk out, it's the most wonderful time. Yeah, all that stuff.
No.
Eat a deer. Yes. So tell me about this thing. What is this?
So they've been finding
I didn't read this one. You sent it to me 10 minutes before we started.
yeah, I know, I'm a monster. So they've been finding brines on Mars, but mostly at the polar ends and
Right.
stuff where it's the coldest, that are actually showing that they're able to help produce oxygen and stuff, which just goes more towards like, is there life on Mars, like that?
Yeah,
song?
worst case scenario, that they hold twice as much oxygen as are needed for microbes.
Yeah.
We just need to go over there and look around.
Yeah, we're going to go take their oxygen because we're
Must have been like
Earthlings.
we need to go over there and pollute. I can't wait to get to Mars so I can drop a candy bar wrapper.
Yep.
It's like
just walk in. I'm just going to like get some McDonald's right before I leave.
Yeah.
And then just like eat it on the spaceship.
all the way there just so you can.
Yep. And then just like,
You're like, don't even slow down.
yeah.
There we go. Humans
Yep.
were here.
Yep.
Plastic.
Woo! Human race! Ow, ow! Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
What kind of an astronaut is gonna go? Ow, ow! What kind
The
of
the
monster?
sickest astronaut ever.
God.
Yeah.
I'll be sick with dysentery.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if McDonald's has those old school styrofoam containers. You know, the ones that are still around from the 60s.
Oh,
like
God.
that, I want one of those.
Everyone's looking for ancient alien signs, right?
Yep.
They're all looking for like cave paintings and stuff. And you know, we're jackasses. And if we're smart enough to get to outer space, being jackasses, I
Yeah.
bet the first aliens that got to outer space were also jackasses. So why don't we start looking for their damn styrofoam?
Yeah,
and their containers of beans and stuff.
So like the universe is just full of interplanetary bros exploring the place.
Well,
Woo! I want to party on that planet.
well, like the
Bruh.
first ones that go out are pretty smart. You know, like
Yeah.
they send the really smart ones to the moon and all that stuff.
Oh.
And then the technology gets better, and the technology gets better, and then you have Jeff Bezos with like a space fleet, and he's like, whoever's got money can go, man. And they're like, cool, I got money. Put me on the thing. I'm gonna give me some food to throw out the window. Can I roll down these windows? No, you can't roll them down. Why not?
Jeff Bezos, do you know idea how much money I spent to get up here and pollute?
Of course I'm gonna roll the window
Yeah.
down. There's no air. Well, then what the hell's outside, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, all that brings us to Reigns, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you haven't played the game Reigns before, it's a really neat kind of swipe left or right, make your decision kind of stuff where you can like choose the fate of an empire and kings and things like that. So this company has now that makes Reigns has done a specifically Game of Thrones themed one in conjunction with HBO and stuff, and you get to like I played it just a little bit, and you get to play as like Daenerys. I played as Daenerys for a hot second, like figuring out if she was gonna go help Jon at the Wall and stuff like that. It was pretty neat.
don't mind me. I'm just telling people to get in here.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Get the hell into the meeting,
There, tweeted.
jerks. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to
Not
do
like
that.
all these cool people that are already here. These guys
Yeah.
already get it. So, yeah, but it's if you're a really big fan of the series and stuff, and they have... the neat thing is that as I was playing through it and stuff, some of the characters they mentioned in it were characters that only appeared in the books, which was super duper cool, which means whoever was writing this and whoever was working on it actually did their homework outside of like, well, this was another character from the HBO show. Like they added
Right.
some characters that his names have only appeared in the books.
What
which
color
is
were
kinda
Dany's eyebrows?
neat. I don't know. They're all this kind of picture.
Do she even have eyebrows? We need to argue about her eyebrows.
Why?
Well, they're supposed to be like super golden, you know, like
Right, not the
not
black.
brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
wow.
supposed to be like really, really, really blonde,
Yeah.
like really blonde, with the golden eyebrows and everything.
Right.
So the
But
Viserys,
she's-
he looked like what I imagined in the book, but Dany does not look like what I imagined in the book.
That's fair.
Like when I read it, you know,
Yeah.
and that's so important. Her acting is probably the most important element in all that stuff. Speaking of all this, there's a new D&D art book out.
Yep.
So this one's cool because it's like the history of role playing.
Yeah,
So
and it's
if
called
you'll go back-
Art and Arcana, and there'll be a link to it down in the bottom of the final description and everything. But they actually go back to like showing where they drew their inspirations and stuff like that from, and a lot of the comics and lores and things like that.
Yo, Zeke.
Yeah. What did you just walk into?
What? What did you just walk into? You're sticking around.
Yeah.
And change your name from blue to another color so we can read it because we have the dark theme. Everyone cater to us and change your name if it's dark blue or black or
Yeah.
whatever. Make it purple or pink or orange or something we can read.
Anything that'll make us
Anyway,
happy.
one thing that's really interesting about this, have you ever seen the first ed book? Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of the first ed book, some of the drawings are like half finished.
I mean,
they're like a couple of marker scratches. Do we have?
Like we have a second ed, but
Second ed's pretty close too, but
even second ed is still pretty like like all like look at that picture of an ape. Like some of these are stuff that just looks like some guys drew them on their notebooks in
Right.
high school. Like
does this thing work? Oh, it does work. You can
Oh, yeah.
you can show them over here.
So we like. I mean, these things are just look.
Let's see. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. yeah. These pictures are so advanced.
Yes.
This is
look at-
advanced Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
that's how advanced those pictures are. They've got all of.
At least these are finished though. I
Yeah.
mean, like,
I mean, some of them look like pencil drawings and stuff. Still, it's pretty neat though.
some of the ones in first ed were like half finished pencil drawings. It's literally like we don't have enough time. We've got to get this done. So there's like the lines aren't even
Yeah, you
completed
can
and
see
stuff.
pencil
It's just
lines and stuff.
it's
Yeah.
just like what is this? Where did this come from?
It's on the shelf. Put it on the shelf.
Can't reach
Kanye
the shelf.
Majera,
What?
like Bam Majera.
Oh, we've got to go
Did
back.
someone just invoke Bam Majera from back in the day?
I've gotten
Damn.
Bam a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten that, I guess. But Kanye, God, I hope he.
The only celebrity I even kind of looked like growing up was the kid from Wishbone.
Who's that?
Whoever Wishbone's owner was on Wishbone, I looked like him growing up, but that's about it.
So who's looking forward to a comedy Star Trek series from a Rick and Morty writer?
Yeah, so one of the Rick and Morty writers, Mike McMahon, I can never pronounce this. Mike McCann.
Was it just McMahon?
McMahon?
Isn't it just
McCahan?
McMahon?
McCahan.
It's just McMahon.
So,
isn't it?
anyways, he's going to be writing a half-hour-long series that
Just
actually
McMahon.
is a Star Trek canon thing, and it's going to be called Star Trek Lower Decks, and it's going to be an animated show about like support crew serving on an unimportant Starfleet ship. And like just them like he said that he wanted to do a cartoon about the guys that have to insert the yellow disc that turns into a banana for the food replicator and stuff like that. Like he just wants to do stuff on all the like non-essentials and things like that, which I think is going to be really funny because all you've seen for Star Trek is like, you know, the main officers and things like that.
Right.
The only time you see a secondary character like that is when they're going to die later in the episode. So
So
like,
you know these guys are going to die already. I mean, when you see them, right?
yeah.
They're all
So-
the correct shade for death. You've all been
Yeah.
prepped for death. One thing that I was thinking at first was like, well, this is not going to be as interesting as Rick and Morty because Rick and Morty, they got the portal gun, they're running all over the place, they're all over the universe. Rick and Morty has no rules,
Yeah.
like none. But if
Because
this,
they have that whole infinite universe thing that they have working with them.
right,
so.
but this, I'm starting to think maybe like a sci-fi Seinfeld. Because
Yeah.
nothing really happens, and it's just a bunch of people doing
it's
their
just a bunch
reg-
of people fucking around
regular
on
jobs.
a Starfleet ship. Just like
Don't like Rick and Morty. How?
tasty.
It's so ridiculous. They do yell. The some of the seasons they yell too much
Yeah.
for my taste. They just most of the humor is replaced with just random yelling.
Tasty, you clearly haven't been watching it enough. You need to give it another try. Come hang out in America. We'll get super baked. Watch Rick and Morty, and then you'll appreciate it.
You have to watch out because the bros will qualify. There's like all those gatekeepers that are
Oh,
like
yeah.
any girl who like wears a Rick and Morty shirt. They're like, ugh, you don't know anything about Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
your brain.
In the Rick Churian candidate episode, like no.
Like the gatekeepers will show up. Like no, only men can understand this humor.
yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't get the first episode. Oh, well, then you haven't watched it yet. Then that's fine.
Yes, person whose name is in dark blue, so we can't read it. Futeki360. Yes, hyped for Castlevania. Hyped. Because, like, the Netflix Castlevania, the one with Trevor Belmont and stuff
right,
like that.
right.
Yeah, because right as the first season started getting really fucking good, they ended it.
Yeah.
So it was, like such a lot of build-up and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is getting kind of cool, and then it got really rad, and they were like, stay tuned for 2 years from now when you'll get to see the rest of it. It was like, oh, okay, no, that's cool. That's fine. I don't...
All right. So in France, they're about to outlaw the mockery of accents.
What is this?
What is this shit?
How dare you make fun of me?
Well, we're going to jail.
This accent commands respect.
So what happened? A politician was doing something, and someone, I think it's a journalist, asked him a question.
Yeah.
And the journalist had like a different
A
French,
southern French accent.
a southern
A
French.
southern French accent.
That's southern for
Y'all got any more of that foie gras? Like,
frog. What? No. Foie gras.
Yeah.
Is that how you? Foie gras. Yes.
bonjour now.
That's not how Southern French people sound.
yeah.
They don't sound like Southern hillbillies doing a French accent.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the politician responded, mocking his accent, and then said, "Does anyone have any questions in real French?"
Understandable French.
Understandable, actual.
Understandable French.
And apparently, people are so upset over this and a number of other things. They're thinking about outlawing the mockery of accents. At what point do we need to make laws to make sure that no one's feelings get hurt?
I mean, that's what we've been trying to do for a while.
Like, no one's feelings can be hurt.
Of course I am French. Why else would I have this outrageous accent?
We have a request for a Southern French accent. I'd like for you to tell me what you'd like to hear in Southern French, obviously.
All I can think about right now is the like opening line of Duel of the Banjos, the ding 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 ding.
Oui, très bien.
All I'm thinking about right now is that little melodica, or not the melodica. What's this little squeeze box? Not the full. Concertina.
The little one.
Yeah. All I'm thinking about is like that French accordion, like that they always have, but doing the. But in the French. Constantine.
Somebody record that and send it to us.
Please, whoever Constantina players.
I feel like when they do stuff like this, they kind of take people who are just relaxed and chill and push them to the wrong side. You know, they start getting angry because they're like, seriously? What about Scottish accents? Those are fun. And I've never seen anyone in Scotland be offended when I do a terrible Scottish accent.
No.
They're all like, oh, you're such an idiot.
Yeah.
You
They're just like, oh, fuck that guy.
You fucking neep.
Oh, you ball sack.
You ball bag.
You ball bag.
That was an awful accent, you ball bag. And then we move on about our lives.
And then everyone was like, well, you suck. And then they go on.
Yeah, it's right along. So everyone, the moral of the story is everyone in the world should be more like the Scottish and curse more and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yes. This is how
Futeki, man, are you like paid by Netflix?
What's he doing?
You are just hyping.
He's like, okay, Futeki is definitely on Netflix's payroll.
Like, what does Netflix have on you, Futeki? How can we help you? Blink twice if you need us to help you from Netflix.
But I have not seen The Haunting of Hill House. Is it any good?
I don't want.
All right. Yeah. This is how we get rich. This is easy.
Yeah.
We become doctors. Mm-hmm. We become friends with rich people.
Yep.
We borrow their money, and then we diagnose them with dementia.
Oh, okay. So completely ignore the Hippocratic Oath. Mm-hmm. And then
this is genius.
Yeah, and then take advantage of people that came to you for help. That makes total sense. That's all you have to do as a doctor.
Absolutely genius.
Yeah.
So what happens? He borrowed some money when they've been friends for a long time, and when the lady came back to get the money, he, without any tests being run whatsoever, just went over and was like, diagnosed with dementia. See ya.
Yeah. It's like, I never took $300K from you. Dementia suffering. Whoa. Look at Captain Crazy Pants over here thinking I know I'm three. Yeah.
So, yeah, apparently now this guy's like saying that he was framed and all these other terrible things are happening. But it really looks like he took $300,000.
But it's the perfect crime because every time they're like, no, he framed me. And they're like, that's just the dementia talking, sir. You need to calm down.
Is this the ultimate gaslighting? Is that what this is?
He's like, it's like the ultimate conspiracy theory. Like, no one around him can trust him because everyone's just like, that's just your dementia talking.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Like, I don't have dementia. Oh, he forgot he has dementia because of the dementia.
I am a professional.
Yeah.
And you have dementia.
Yep. Sorry, buddy.
That's genius. Anybody else want to do this with us? We're going to business and we'll just borrow lots of money and then we need a doctor. That's what we do. I don't want to be a doctor. That's too much work. We need a doctor on staff so that we can borrow tons of money from people and then you guys can just write off things like dementia.
Yep.
This one's clinically insane. Hospital.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yeah.
Padded room.
Split personalities. I was talking to the part of him that thinks that he's a firefighter.
Horace, the firefighter. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. How does this make you feel? A new Pokemon Go clone by the Catholic Church, where you're going around. Instead of fighting, you're finding saints, and then they're giving you little Bible quizzes and stuff.
Right, and then you have to like pray instead of fight each other and like get Bible verses and stuff. Like until they start doing like Methuselah raid battles and stuff like that. I don't really care.
You don't care?
Yeah.
Anybody out there playing this game
like,
right
oh
now?
shit, did you guys hear they just released St. John the Baptist? Like, fuck, dude, I can't wait to evolve the shit out of him.
Dude, Bible Adventures back in the day on the Nintendo was the best game ever because it was so awful.
Yeah.
Like, Noah picking up giant animals over his head and throwing them and stuff like that. You're like, Noah can pick up a cow. Noah can pick up an ox and just throw them into the ark, And you're playing this game, you're like, wow, this took someone like an afternoon to program. It's so awful. But that's what made it good. It was so awful.
So my question is, if you like have the prodigal son and you delete him from your account, will he just come back later?
Oh, God, I don't know. If the Catholic Church is listening, they just got a really good idea.
You're welcome, Catholic Church.
Yeah. And you guys can make a song about it and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Apple and what's going on with Tim Cook. He is throwing out a lot of warnings, and for a long time, most of the data companies and all these tech companies, right, the big ones like Facebook and Google and Apple and all those guys, they have been saying like, no, we'll self-regulate. We're cool. We don't need anything. We got this. We're going to take care of everyone's privacy and that sort of thing. And then kind of all of a sudden, Tim Cook is like, well, hold on a minute. We need laws that are very strict about all this stuff. And it happens to be that Facebook and Google and another number of other companies are just eating Apple's lunch when it comes to all this stuff. I mean, Apple takes a lot of money from Google to make Google the default search engine, or that's what Google gives them a lot of money, and they're the default search engine on iOS devices and that sort of thing. So they work with Google when it behooves them and when they make some money. But right now, they are getting left in the cold. Facebook and Google are just taking everybody's data like crazy, and Apple didn't figure it out quick enough. Apple's AI algorithms are lagging behind, and so now they're like, no, Washington, please, level the playing field, help. Do not be fooled for 1 second, guys. Tim Cook actually doesn't care about the users. He cares about the money. Don't be fooled by any of this Apple nonsense. That's my little rant.
He's
right
using
there.
scary words like military efficiency and stuff to make you be like, oh, fuck,
Oh,
yeah.
Shawteen, is that how you say it? Shawteen?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, by that
Showtime?
comment. Showtime. Yeah, that's rough, man. Only being able to play that game. Or woman, I don't know what you are. Man,
Fella.
woman, fella. Listen, fella.
Listen here, fella.
Listen here,
Not
fella.
enough people say fella these days.
Listen, fella.
Yeah. Hey there, fella.
Oh, just, I don't know why this is in here. It's just the coolest thing I saw on the internet all week.
Oh, that's Lego, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I like Lego.
Lego's nice. Everyone, just look at this for a minute, and then we'll move on.
Lego's
This is very important. I don't know. Should we talk about that new game that came out?
Which one?
Fallout. Yeah, Fallout.
Oh, yeah, Fallout 76. Yeah,
that new game
when
that came
comes
out,
Yeah. That's the only game that's come out that I can think of that anyone really...
I wanted to see if it was easy enough for us to make sense of these different editions on the air. Mm-hmm. So for $60, you get the standard game, right?
Right.
70. What is it?
The Tricentennial.
$80. You get some skins, right? You get some skins
Some
for your
power armor skins,
Power armor
great.
skins.
Skins for a pistol, a hatchet, and a laser rifle. So nothing that actually changes how it plays, just skins.
The skins.
And
you get a poster you can put up, but it's a poster you can put up in workshops.
Great.
And yeah, and then down here on the bottom, you get like see down on the bottom for
Yeah.
$200 you get like some physical stuff.
If I had $200 to just throw around, I would totally get that because it comes with the helmet.
The helmet is pretty cool.
Yeah, I would totally.
But up here, the thing that's kind of making me worry is this stuff right here. So you get these skins for free. Mm-hmm. I mean, I already know this game's going to be an online game, so the mods are not going to be as big of a thing. If anything, they're probably not even going to allow mods. Mm-hmm. But there's going to be probably a pretty healthy store available for you to customize the look and feel of your character. And since it's an online game, you really want to customize it. And plus, since it's Fallout, that leaves options for way more than just a jacket and a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
You can have crazy shoulder pads and everything. I mean, this is Mad Max, you know what I mean? You can go all out with like pouches. And so I guarantee you there's going to be an extremely active, like online store for customizing everything ad nauseum. That seems to be the way video games are these days. And then it's weird, like half the people that we've talked to about Swordslinger have been like, so tell us about your in-game store. And what are you going to be able to buy? Can you buy new skins? Can you upgrade characters?
Yeah,
What can you buy?
No, you just get to play the game. Like
Play the game.
shit.
Like maybe we'll have a couple like weird boss characters that are unlockable. That later they didn't in the game you can get, but
Yeah.
play the game.
Yeah. Folkman brings up a good point. If you're paying over base price for extras, they aren't free.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So yeah. Look at all the stuff you get for free for an extra
Yeah, for
$30.
extra $20, we will
$30,
give you
yeah.
this for free.
$20, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
Yep.
you guys want to play some regular offline Fallout, but you want some new adventures to play, Fallout New California was just released, and this looks
It looks
pretty
really
insane.
good.
They've been working on this, and it's a mod, and they've been working on this for years. So there we go. Even got the war never changes. They got fully voiced actors, new plot points,
Man, it looks
new
good.
areas. 7 years worth of work from a mod team.
Jesus, it looks so good.
Yeah, I mean when you pour this much of your life into something, hopefully these guys are going to get jobs somewhere, or maybe somebody will be like, "You guys did such a good job. Let's fund a new video game for you." You know.
Yeah.
If I had money, I would be. This is where I would be. If I was a big company, I would be looking at a lot of these mods and being like, "Let's see what kind of talent is working on these games."
Yeah, this looks amazing. I really can't wait to try this out.
So yeah, as soon as we get back from our event, we're going to an ASUS event this weekend. Everybody.
Yes, we're going to the Asus ROG Gamer Fest 2018.
That's a mouthful, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's down in Fremont at their new gaming headquarters. They've got a new ROG gaming headquarters. I'm kind of interested
yeah.
and curious to see what that's going to be like. So we'll bring you guys a little bit of a tour of the facility, the gaming. I don't know, is it like an actual gaming facility?
I don't know.
or-
I have no idea what to expect. That's kind of exciting. So we're gonna see. Logan's gonna be hosting some stuff during the event. They're gonna be putting him with JJ from Asus again.
Who was going to be there? Andy, who?
Mike from Thermaltake will be there.
So I'll be hanging out with Mike from Thermaltake. I don't know who else.
Yeah, if you caught the Newegg event, a lot of the people that were at the Newegg event are going to be hanging out again. So
Saturday at will it be from like noon till 7 or something like that?
yeah,
Or,
something like that.
yeah. So just check out Asus's channel all day. So it'll be cool
Yeah.
and fun. What's next on the list? All right, we gonna talk about this or no? Want to talk about this?
What are you going to talk about?
This game right here.
What?
Should we talk about this game?
Red Dead Redemption 2?
Anybody care about this?
What? Is that a game?
Not for PC, so I don't think it really is a game yet.
Forget it.
Red Dead Redemption 2, according to a retailer, is going to be coming to PC in 2019. December 31st, 2019. Why does it take so long to port it? I don't know. I couldn't see. I mean, like, Red Dead 1 never came over to PC, and everyone's like, well, that's going to be the way it is. But all the GTA games came over to PC, and they did really well on PC.
Yeah.
And a lot of GTA games in between Red Dead 1 and now. So why would they not bring it over to PC? It's an extremely viable platform, and probably the most viable platform when it comes to like mods and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Red Dead 2, but
Yeah.
you were saying the Western thing just doesn't do it for you,
Yeah,
right?
like there's a couple genres that whenever people put them out, even if they're gonna be, freaking amazing games, like when you pitch the genre to me, I'm kind of just like, eh. Like Western is one of those genres where I'm just like, all right, cool.
I'm a hell of a lot more
Whatever.
interested in
And,
Western than
like,
I am. Go ahead.
Like, and Pirates is my other big one. When
hear
people
about
were like,
Pirates?
"Oh my God, Sea of Thieves, before they realized that it was a
Right.
game that had no content to it. But when people were like, "Oh, it's Sea of Thieves, you play as a pirate. You're a fucking pirate, dude," and I was like, "All right, whatever." Like, pirates are
No pirates?
yeah, not really.
No, like all the rum and yo-ho and like all the
Yeah, thank you, Shotin. Yeah, I prefer sci-fi,
Sci-fi?
sci-fi or like medieval fantasy.
Let's talk about this for just a minute, because I feel like Rockstar they've really been sticking to some categories that have extreme mass appeal. Like
Yeah.
with GTA, it's just pop culture, like kind of gangster, kind of like urban city,
yeah, gang warfare.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
and that stuff appeals to everyone. Well, except for I don't really care. I can't get into it because it's like I don't know. I cannot get into that world. That's not my world. I prefer sci-fi as well, but I can get way more into the Western thing because I like the weapons. They're not like spray and pray automatics. I like the slower weapons. That's the interesting thing to me. So otherwise, what do you want to see? I mean, because these guys, they could probably do anything they want, and they've got like 5 or 6 different studios. What would you like to see them do? Like, what universe would you like to see them tackle? Because they make really nicely realized worlds, but at the same time, there's attention to detail and a
Yeah.
lot of nuance and pretty good story. I imagine like what The Witcher's doing with Cyber. I mean, what CD Projekt did with The Witcher and Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Their stuff is similar, but in like different genres and worlds.
I would really like to see a superhero based world. with
Superhero.
this kind of detail and stuff like that. One where you can like choose your own powers and kind of evolve your character, and you can like go the hero route, go the villain route, but like, and I know that there have been games that have been made like that before, but like,
Right.
I mean like with the Red Dead Redemption level of detail and effort and energy put into designing it.
So would you have them license any particular properties or just make their own like?
No, I would rather see it be its own unique universe. Like I'm fine with like homages to other characters and stuff like
Right.
that. But I feel like if it were Marvel, it would get too cutesy and like
marvelous.
the need to be in the Marvel unit, like the need to keep up
Right.
with Marvel shit. And if it were in the DC universe, it would always try to be like too dark and too.
Well, they could work with,
yeah.
I think they would have a pretty good, I guess, partnership if they worked with Dark Horse. That would be
Yeah.
that would make sense. But
like a more occulty kind of Hellboy-y kind of feel.
that's what I would actually like. I would like something more about vampires, or just they had the vampire game that came out recently, but the combat was kind of shitty.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have a more single player experience. There hasn't been anything that couldn't really stack up to the old Vampire the Masquerade. What was it, Bloodlines, or what was that? What am I thinking of? Is that the right game I'm thinking of?
Yeah, Vampire Bloodlines.
Yeah, like that. Nothing is stacked up to that. So I would like them to explore some of that, like more darker, weirder, occulty stuff. That would be tons of fun.
Yeah.
And I would be interested in the material. Mm-hmm. Maybe set it in old Europe.
Are you talking about the Savage Worlds tabletop role playing game? Because
You got Savage World right over there.
yeah,
He's gonna bring this up. This
guy
one right
right
here. Yeah.
yeah, the Savage Worlds.
Let's see here. What do we got here? The Battle Aftermath. I turned right to the Battle Aftermath.
Speaking of superhero games, Savage Worlds. This is if you want to throw it up on the webcam.
All right.
So Savage Worlds has a lot of fun to it, but this one has by far my favorite pre-written campaign ever done. So this is Necessary Evil. It's a Savage Worlds superpower campaign for the superhero world. If you've never done the Savage Worlds system, it's a scaling dice system. So the better you are at something, the bigger die that you roll for to try to achieve it.
Look at those stretchy arms.
But this one is about a world that's been taken over by supervillains recently, where all the heroes in the world are either dead in hiding or otherwise and stuff like that, and then aliens come and invade the planet, and now all the villains that have taken over the world have to fight these aliens to save the world. But you're all still bad guys. It's a lot of fun.
That's pretty cool. Bad guys.
Yeah.
Bad guys saving the world.
Yep.
Cool. I like these guys in the background there, they're bodyguards or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Let us know what you guys would like to see them tackle. I don't think we really need the whole medieval sword and shield thing, because we have
No, it's been
we've got the Elder Scrolls games for that. We've got The Witcher for that. That's done to death.
yeah.
So
No, I think
sci-fi's been done a lot too. But I like that's why I said the occulty stuff. It hasn't been done as much.
I mean, there's that new Call of Cthulhu game coming out.
Yeah, we'll have to see if that.
And that's a first
have to see how
person
good that is.
set in, but that's based off the Call of Cthulhu tabletop.
Some people feel like that universe is getting old, but I always like. Wait a second. Can you guys see my socks right here? No, they can't. It's
No.
never gonna be able to get them up on the table.
No.
I'll try though. You watch me. I'm wearing my Cthulhu socks right now. You guys can't handle my Cthulhu socks. All right, let's move on then.
Yeah. Congratulations, Wolfmeister 666.
What did he do?
You're now the sword slinger.
All right. If you guys want some more Fallout mods to play, we're back in Fallout now. It's a pretty good article over here on PC Gamer. We'll put this in the comments in the video. We'll throw the links up on the website or whatever. New California also. I thought New Miami looked pretty good.
Yeah, Miami looked good.
It didn't give me the Miami flashbacks like I got from watching Dexter. Like I got these terrible Vietnam style war flashbacks when I was watching Dexter. I was like, oh God, it's Biscayne Boulevard. Ah! But this is like blown up, and so I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah,
Wonderful. I'm so glad Miami's blown up.
so reassuring. Fallout Cascadia. Ooh.
I haven't seen this one yet, so. But a lot of these are like, big.
Set in Seattle, huh?
Interesting. So, if you guys have one of these you recommend the most, let us know.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
we'd like to hear about it.
I've got a recommendation for.
What is this?
It's a bit of a Halloween game, but there are several source mods, Half-Life 2 mods, that just do not get enough recognition.
Sure.
And so this Silent Hill game right here, let me just bring up a little bit and play it. It's a source mod. Doesn't take too long to get through, but if you're looking for something fun to play, I mean, I don't think probably not doing what I thought it was doing. If you're looking for something fun to play for Halloween, you can probably get through this in one sitting. You know, it's got the nice spooky Silent Hill theme, but
Yeah.
it is a first-person game.
What else do you think is a good? Let's expand on this for a hot second.
Shall we?
Here. Let's talk about other good Halloween video games and other good spooky video games to play right now.
All right, we can do
Because
that.
we talked about movies last week.
This is both of these are like over my head because the horror genre as a whole.
Well, I mean, but there are like spooky atmosphered games and stuff like that too that are still worth playing.
Right.
Like what is that one that you showed us where you're playing the little kid? It's
the kid.
you're playing the kid and you're running into and there's like the one with the mind control people and stuff that you move in the background and there's like the weird little ring girls in the
Inside.
water. Yeah, Inside. That one is a excellent
Right.
creepy atmospheric.
So inside,
Inside, yeah.
outside, outside, inside.
Inside, yeah.
God, that game is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit down and play that all night if you guys aren't going out for Samhain. Just sit down and play that
Yep.
and play. It is, God, it's so good. And it has this weird, yeah, it's good. It's just weird and unsettling. And
Yeah.
stop it, Josh.
Don't listen to Folkwind.
You stop it.
What was it? Alien Isolation?
Yeah, if you want something, if you want to hide in a locker for a long time. But,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to hide in a locker, you can play the Amnesia.
Yep.
And those sort of games. Penumbra's was good. Mm-hmm. So Doom 3 was actually creepy. Yeah.
That's true. Doom 3 was kind of creepy, actually.
Doom 3 wasn't bad.
Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem?
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
pretty
was
good.
freaking ridiculous.
Oh yes, there you go. The Missing 8. Yes, the unpredictable alien mod. I have not played these yet, but I was going to play that game, and then I was like, ooh, if I'm going to play it, I need that one because that mod makes the alien like way more unpredictable. You never
Yeah.
know where it's going to be, and you can hear it. So instead of it, it feels like it just kind of goes away at certain parts of the game is what I've read. But, so yeah, the Metro games are pretty creepy. I think.
Yeah.
The monsters and everything, they get pretty scary. Yeah, that's a good, suspenseful game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say the Metro games are up there. 8-bit indie game. Faith. I have not played.
I haven't played Faith either.
Let's see here. Faith. I'm gonna bring this up.
If you got a couple buddies to hang out with for Halloween, but you're not going anywhere because you're smart or a loser, I don't know. But
You're
either way,
smarter than a loser. Nothing
yeah.
in between.
Crawl.
Yeah,
Not
Crawl was fun.
spooky, but it's got like the whole like creepy guy talking like this in it, and Crawl is great. You like vie for gaining your human soul back by turning into monsters and battling each other and stuff like that.
Holy crap! This looks like an Amiga Commodore game or something.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That was creepy. Something running out of the window. Okay, cool.
Outlast, yeah.
Outlast is like what everyone recommends is like the first thing. Everyone says Outlast.
I mean, then there's like those like Friday the 13th game, those 7.
I really wanted the
7
Friday the
days or
13th
whatever,
game to be
yeah.
more fun than it was.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
only fun if you're killing people.
Yeah, if you're Jason, then it's fun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's kind of like whatever. Plus, the field of view was like this. It felt like I could never see what was going on around me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then here's another source mod for you guys called Cry of Fear.
Ooh.
And you guys can grab this one on Steam. It's free to play game. You just go and grab it. It's more fast paced shooting. Zombies and creatures and
I
stuff.
remember I played The Evil Within 2 recently, and I was really kind of bummed that it wasn't spooky at all.
No, just
There was very
creepy.
little intense moments for me where I was like about stuff. Like it was just kind of like
so it was mostly just combat and stuff like that.
yeah. I don't know. Some people said I've heard some people say that Perception was spooky for them.
I haven't played Perception.
Perception is the one where it's a first person, but you are blind and you can only hear stuff when you make noises.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like a black field, and it like Daredevil vision. You get like you tap your cane on the ground and you can see what's around you. But
Right.
if you tap too much, then the spirits and stuff can see you and things
I saw
like
you
that.
play that for a while.
Yeah, that was okay. A lot of people say that those are really creepy, but I didn't didn't as feel as I don't know.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was okay to watch, but I wasn't playing it. This is going to be my first choice. The Inside. That's it. I've decided.
Inside, yeah.
My first choice because it just
Yeah, Inside was great.
the interesting thing about it is there's not really any dialogue, and there's like no instructions pop up on the screen. You just play the game. You just play it, and you figure it out. You know, as you're playing. There's all these interesting tense moments where people come up and like do stuff, but like they don't. You don't like.
Yeah.
You know, you don't like hear the dialogue and stuff. It's just. It's an experience. And you should,
I mean,
you
if you want some creepiness, go good old fashioned BioShock 2.
BioShock was creepy.
Yeah, the first BioShock was pretty creepy. BioShock 2 kind of they drove the point a little too far, but BioShock 3 was just racist. It wasn't creepy.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go way back in time for this one.
Yeah.
So we're bringing up somebody's random review. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
This Clive Barker's Undying. It's just a fun first-person game. A little bit of combat, a little bit of puzzle solving, and it's spooky and fun and silly and it's good. Good game. Clive Barker's Undying. I believe it was Unreal Engine, but I'm not 1,000% sure. Like the old Unreal Engine, I don't remember.
Yeah.
For sure though, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anyway, shall we see what's going on in town?
Yeah.
Let's
go see. So, yeah, just recently read one that that PDX alerts someone had hit one of our Max trains and managed to derail it.
Whoa.
Which if you don't know what a Max train is, it's a
Transit.
fucking light rail train.
It's a transit
Takes
train,
a lot to get it off a rail. Let's see.
All right. Police Cascade Station report of a disturbance. Mall security attempted to contact a female with a backpack full of stolen items. Suspect kicked the security in the genitals and is attempting to flee.
Nice.
Some girl stole a backpack full of stuff and kicked the security.
Six and Oak. Welfare check. Oh, go back up.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Welfare check. Report of a female hitting the windows of a business and appeared to be foaming at the mouth.
I feel like we need to go hand out machetes.
Yeah, right.
I'm not seeing enough. Let's go to like the roughest areas and find the roughest looking people and just hand them a machete and then go on and then we'll just sit here and watch the speed. Like any minute now, we're gonna see some machete updates.
Let's see. Oh, go back up a little bit.
What do you got?
Yeah. Caller reported hearing a female screaming from inside a blue dumpster. Thinks she may be stuck inside.
Well, then, okay, get her out of the dumpster. Is it one of those locked dumpsters or something?
I don't know, man. If I heard someone screaming inside a dumpster, I don't know if after the initial "Hey, are you okay in there?" yielded nothing but more screaming. I don't think I'd want to open that up. I don't.
Like what might you unleash this?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Don't you put that evil on me? I don't know.
Open it up and like some 17-foot like spider monster comes out. Mm-hmm. I would believe it. I want to believe it. We need monsters. What else we got here? Everyone's punching stuff today. Just punching a glass.
That guy's throwing knives.
Where do you see this?
Report of 3 tents and about 10 people in the parking lot, and someone is throwing knives.
That's it. Just
caller doesn't know what they're aiming at, but someone's throwing knives. Oh my God, someone's throwing knives.
This is great. Someone called the police because there's a suspicious subject out front yelling blasphemies and waving his arms. Subject is described as a Hispanic male wearing his underwear.
Wearing only underwear.
Only underwear.
Yeah.
But he's blaspheming. So you know there's somebody outside who's like, there is someone and he's not white
and he's yelling blasphemy.
He said Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Report of a female in a black Acura SUV driving recklessly in the grass. Caller says the driver is now driving towards the boat ramp and is unsure if she will drive into the water.
Oh, we need an update. Come on, let's get an update here. Come on.
Come on.
Updates. Come on, we need an update. No updates.
Yeah, man. Portland is just a hot fucking mess.
I didn't need to see that face today.
Which face?
The other one, not the good one.
Oh.
whatever the Boo Boo thing.
Oh,
Whatever.
the Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, whatever that.
Parent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't need to see it. All right, we got to go get ready and catch a plane.
Yep.
Catch a train to a plane. Hopefully, it doesn't get derailed.
That would be nice.
You guys want any updates on anything? You're not going to get them today.
Yeah.
But you can ask.
Yeah, if you want to know about something, we can definitely be like, hey, great question. Bye.
Yeah. Let us know if there's anything you would like for us to deflect,
Yeah.
like a politician, before we leave.
Yeah, let me know if you have any questions that I can answer by asking you a question.
What's it say right there from...
Can you catch a plane? You better have a big net.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I happen to be an aircraft carrier.
No.
Air quality.
Yeah.
Going to review an RTX card. Yeah, we've got a Zotac RTX card coming in next week, and I don't think we're going to review it. We're just going to put it into a computer and show it off a little bit.
Yep.
So that's... There's plenty of other channels doing a much better job at benchmarking these things than we are. Mm-hmm. But we're going to do a build with it. An AMD build, actually. So
Yeah.
it's going to go into a system with a 2700. The whole idea is that you can have one of those cards and a 2700 for cheaper than you can get an i9 and like a 1070. So, yeah. Can't wait to get my hands on that Zotac card. They said it's not going to be available till next week, so they're going to send us one ASAP. Any other questions? Steel and RTX? Yes.
If they're smart, they won't let us near it.
Let's see what we can do at Asus. I'm gonna try to get into some rooms until we get in trouble. I'm gonna try to get in trouble. We'll have the handy cam, so let's try to get in trouble at Asus. Yeah. We're gonna be Twitch streaming, I believe, or maybe YouTube streaming, but it's gonna be on Asus, the Asus channel.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are subscribed to Asus's Twitch and YouTube channel, because that's where this event's gonna be. We're not gonna be streaming from there ourselves. All right, we're gonna carve that pumpkin.
I want to, but Logan's like,
Fine, you
no,
can carve it.
I like tasteful gourds the way they are.
You can carve it now.
Yeah.
After I saw how cool the one that Pistol carved was, I'm like, okay. Did you see how good it was?
No.
She posted a picture of it. It looks like something out of a movie. It's like curly smile and everything. It's great.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it, actually.
I'm totally going to carve this.
Let me see if I can find it. Did she put it on Twitter? She better have. Well, she put it on Instagram or some other thing. I don't know. No, she didn't put it on Twitter. I'm not going to go dig it around her social media. I don't care that much. Nope. No, I'm not going to Instagram.
Come on.
I'm not going to do it. Fine, I'll go find this stupid thing everyone's asking for. I'm
Feast for
sick of this
Beast.
garbage. Makes me angry. I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
Rasma Frasma.
I don't remember my name and password. What is this garbage?
You guys, the things that we have to do for you guys.
I don't remember.
But seriously, what should I carve into this now that I got the go ahead to carve into this?
Yeah, guys, what should he carve into that?
Yeah. Thinking Jar Jar Binks, scissor kicking Ryu from Street Fighter.
What's wrong with just like a face? Like, don't you want to do like a face on that thing?
I could.
I don't know how to log into Instagram. I don't even know my username and password. I don't know any of this garbage. You guys aren't seeing it. I'm not gonna do it. You looking it up over there? Yeah. I'm not gonna like bring up Instagram. It's dumb. Like no.
What?
Huh? I just wanted to act out a little bit.
Okay. Logan's in an acting out space.
I want to act out space.
You're in an acting out space, man. It's okay.
Is that what you called it when the kids were acting out and stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
All right, $7 to be donated by someone else, not me. Someone who will volunteer to donate $7. $7 will be donated to whoever can find a good picture of a pumpkin. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
You ready? We gotta get
We
ready
gotta
to go.
catch a plane.
Yes. See you guys in the morning. First thing.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Toodaloo.